to the team. Our next race is the final, the gold medal race in the women's B 3 kilometer individual pursuit. They set the world record in qualifying. Sophie Unwin and her pilot, Jenny Hall. They are coming up against the silver medalists in Tokyo, Katie George Dunlevy and her pilot, Eve McChrystal. Unwin was a bronze medalist in Tokyo, just behind Dunlevy. So this is going to be some race.
Sophie Unwin with her pilot Jenny Hall. Et sur la ligne opposée, représentant les applaudissements pour Katie Dunlevy.
The introduction of the two riders fighting it out for the gold medal here in the 3K individual pursuit B classification. Katie George Dunlevy, the most decorated paracyclists from Ireland. It is the gold medal race in the women's 3 kilometer individual pursuit finals B classification. And Sophie Unwin of Great Britain up against this combination. Katie George Dunlevy and Eve McChrystal, her pilot. Unwin's pilot is Jenny Hall, as they broke the world record in qualifying. And they might just have to produce something similar here if they want to take the gold.
But they'll also need to keep themselves in a little bit of control as well, because they were around 2 seconds faster than Ireland's Dunlevy in the qualifying. They don't want to get too excited in the final here.
Oh, it's so close. Very, very tight as Dunlevy goes ahead now.
After 2 laps, Dunlevy of Ireland leads. After 3 laps, she still leads.
Dunlevy has pedigree on the road endurance distances, the gold medal in both the time trial and the road in Tokyo.
Well, this will be a huge turnaround if Dunlevy can come home for a gold medal for Ireland. She is nearly a second faster than Great Britain with 2,000 meters left to travel.
That's a long way to go, not even halfway. So we've seen so many races turn around after halfway. At 1.2 seconds up Dunlevy. And Unwin has to dig very deep here. World record is forgotten now. This is about the gold medal in the final.
Well, as a difference from the qualifying, they now are racing the team on the other side of the track rather than to a schedule. So they will be affected by seeing that Ireland's Dunlevy has such an advantage at this point.
1.5 seconds. And it goes out a little bit more. Unwin has to dig very, very deep over the second half of this race if she's going to prevent Katie George Dunlevy from adding another gold medal, another medal to her growing collection here. This is a phenomenal ride by the Irish pair.
Well, Great Britain, they have a big job to do to pull this back.
Well, they've come back a little in that last turnaround. 1.1 now with a kilometre to go. They are fighting hard here.
Yes,
Unwin.
It's going to be really close because Great Britain are fighting back. They're taking over a 1/10 of a second each lap, but are they running out of track? Ireland, can they hold on? Dunlevy, she has a lead now of half a second.
It's going to come down to an absolute thrill of this race. No, it is so close. Dunlevy's lead is being eaten away by the brilliance of Unwin and Hall. It is now the Great Britain team are in the lead with 2 laps remaining. It is Sophie Unwin and Jenny Hall, her pilot, who are emptying the tank now. Dunlevy and McChrystal put it all out there in the first 2,000. And now it is all about Great Britain and the gold medal. 1 second to the good. Sophie Unwin backing up her world record ride in the qualifying. with a sensational fighting come from behind victory. This is going to be in the final to take the gold medal for Great Britain. It is Sophie Unwin, the gold medalist in 3:19.149. That matters little. What matters most is it's a gold medal. Katie George Dunlevy takes the silver for Ireland. But what a ride by Unwin and her pilot Jenny Hole. So measured, so tactically aware, and they pulled it out over the last 1,000 meters.
Yeah, they absolutely did. At the same time, Dunlevy went out a little bit too hard, really suffering in the last lap and a half. You saw with 500 meters to go that they were slowly losing their lead. But they had to do that to give themselves every chance against this team, this rider, Sophie Unwin. Wow, they are absolutely delighted. Sophie Unwin takes gold in the women's 3,000 meter B individual pursuit.
Well, absolute delight for Sophie Unwin. Well, they were bronze medalists in Tokyo. They've leapt up to the top here. Road race silver in Tokyo, but this is an absolute delight. The gold medal in Paris. Well, the 30-year-old Sophie Unwin, world champion in 22 and 23, on this very track, in fact. So it's got a great, it'll hold a great place in her heart to the Saint-Quentin or Yvelines track for Sophie Unwin.
Well, she leaves the velodrome with a world and Paralympic record and a gold medal in the 3,000 meter B individual pursuit. What a performance from Sophie Unwin and her pilot Jenny Hole. They have certainly done the training together.
Well, Katie George Dunlevy, again the silver medalist in this event, as she was in Tokyo. But she'll be deeply encouraged by that. She went on to win a double gold on the road in Tokyo, so she will hold out hope for that with Eva Crystal, that she can produce something here. And they were fourth at the World Championships, so a really, really well-prepared combination. But this team, well, they do have some class, don't they, Great Britain, in this category. The previous gold medalist, Laura Faki and Corinne Hall, well, they will take away the bronze medal. Lizzie Jordan will go away with fourth place, and she was the world champion, is the world champion. And Sophie Unwin will take the gold. There they all are, what a delight. Well, Sophie Unwin has emptied out every ounce of energy she has in her, and straight on with the ice vest to try and bring the core body temperature down.
And you see, she has in her hand a throw-up bag. That is absolutely, that's an indication of just the swan year, knowing that when you put out an all-out effort like that, there is every chance. Nope, she says, I'm fine, taking some deep breaths. I'm ready to celebrate this.
Well, Katie George Dunlevy and Eva McChrystal have much to celebrate. Dunlevy riding for Ireland when she competed for Great Britain as a rower, but her grandfather was from Charles in Donegal, and thrown a lot in with that. There is Fraser Faki. What a delight for Laura Faki. Dear Neil's son Fraser. Well, into the Irish heritage of her father, Katie George Dunlevy. Her grandfather, beg your pardon. He rides for Ireland, yeah. Young Fraser is Neil and Laura's son. Laura's still got work to do on the road, and Neil will be on duty with Fraser. Not duty, he'll be loving it, I'm sure, watching Laura race on the road. Sophie Unwin is the gold medalist in the women's B 3-kilometer individual pursuit. Lady George Dunlevy and Eve McChrystal for Ireland the silver medal, and Laura Paki the bronze. Confirming a sensational win for Sophie Unwin. What form she brought here.